Okay, so my video on what Shemiran Ibrahim's Belly Dance from the Heart method has done for me as a teacher. I have to be careful really because I'll probably waffle on a little bit, but I was really nervous starting out teaching. I was confident that I knew my stuff. I knew what I was doing. I knew the belly dance moves. I knew how to do them, but I knew that teaching was a completely different skill. Like, to teach someone something, you don't just have to be good at it, you have to be able to teach. And I didn't know how to do that. And I was like thinking, what move do I teach them first? Like, what moves do I teach them? How do I teach them? Do I just do it and kind of explain what my body's doing? I don't know. And, this curriculum just lays it all out there and it makes it so easy and it makes so much sense. Like, just, the way everything builds on top of everything else, everything's kind of sequential in terms of the muscles that you use in the body, and the skills that you're developing each week. I think it's so good to have a curriculum. I've never done any belly dance classes where you get much of an idea, what you're going to be taught, unless it's like a specific choreography or something. But it's generally just you rock up and whatever the teacher's doing, you do it. And I think, I would have loved to have learnt this way, like to have been told that these are the foundational moves, this is where they layer onto on the body, all of that stuff. I think would have just given me a different understanding of belly dance. But anyway, we're here now. And so I'm really trying to just teach the way that I would have want to have learned. And Shemiran's program combines so brilliantly with the trauma conscious yoga and the trauma conscious teaching that I try to bring into my practice. I think that teaching beginners is such a huge responsibility. I've had women tell me that they've done a dance class and the teacher was horrible, or the students were cliquey or something, and they just never went back and they've never done dance ever again. And that is like something horrible that you've done to someone's life. You've taken something out of it. And dance isn't for everyone, but you should be able to decide that for yourself, not that you just don't want to ever go back because the teacher was so mean. So I think with this program, I feel confident that my beginner students and my continuing beginners, now that I have some, will feel supported and knowledgeable, and more, they'll have more sort of foundational knowledge of where these movements are occurring and how to do them as well. I think the way that Shemiran emphasizes, trying to make things available for all styles of learners, visual, audio, tactile, and experiential, is just brilliant. And it also forces me to be more imaginative as a teacher and to be more imaginative as a belly dancer as well, because I have to really think about what's driving the movements and how they're occurring in my body, not just like my hips are moving. So I knew I was going to dribble on. I guess in conclusion, this program gave me all the confidence and the skills that I needed to do my first year of teaching in a way that was organized and made sense and got my students involved. I have a lot of repeat students from my first term, and I think that is, partly down to the strength of the curriculum, and it keeps people interested. They're not doing the same thing over and over again. It moves them on, but it also makes sure that we recap so that the skills are kind of learned in the body. I would recommend that anybody seeking to teach belly dance do this course. Anyone. I honestly don't know how you would teach excuse me, without some form of curriculum like this now. To think that I was just going to take a stab in the dark now is crazy. And even like fusion teachers as well, I've adapted it the tiniest little bit for fusion, but it doesn't really need it because beginning fusion dancers, they need to have those basic moves, which are common across all forms of belly dance. So I think jumping straight into fusion moves, no one's going to be able to do like a sidewinder straight away, but these moves are all moves that all belly dancers need, regardless of the genre of belly dance that you're teaching. So this curriculum is really for everyone. It's easy to understand, it's fun, it is practical, it's tools that you can use, and it will really make you into a confident and approachable, knowledgeable teacher.